What is it with health authorities and their addiction to controlling the masses in this country? We saw this acutely during COVID-19, pressuring politicians to lock us down, put ridiculous rules in place because we can't be trusted to look after ourselves. Well, they're at it again. There are proposals being discussed next week which would impose further restrictions on the sale of, wait for this, paracetamol. Yes, because again, the public can't be trusted. They'll be laying down laws on how much coffee we can have next. Reports today revealed that the Therapeutic Goods Administration will meet next week to consider limiting supermarket purchases of the painkiller to 2 packs per person and restricting sales to under 18s, following recommendations from an independent expert. A University of Sydney study claimed there were 3,575 cases of intentional paracetamol poisoning reported last year to the New South Wales Poisons Information Centre. There'd be 30 times that number of people using grog to do exactly the same thing, but there aren't too many rules on purchasing alcohol. Apparently, a lot of people have been stockpiling paracetamol in homes in recent years. Well, of course they have, because you remember 4 years ago, the regulator made codeine products prescription only. You ban stuff like that, well, the stuff becomes way more in demand. People stockpile it. They're worried they won't have access to it. It's a problem regulators have created, not the public. Don't you hate this over-regulation? We're supposed to be a free, democratic society, free to choose, free to shop, free to decide how we treat ourselves. Thankfully, this new paracetamol rule regime is facing widespread criticism. Pain Australia's CEO, Julia Jones, said the changes would unfairly impact chronic pain sufferers, particularly in light of other recent regulatory changes, that is, codeine. She said there are 3.4 million Australians who live with chronic pain, and many of them use paracetamol every day without a script because going to the GP costs money. And the Royal Australian College of GPs agreed, saying in its submission the change would be detrimental to under 18s experiencing acute pain, such as headache, migraine, period pain, or influenza-type symptoms. They have a better idea: pack size restrictions. Even that's over the top. It's suggesting that allowing the purchase of 2 packs of 10 tablets is reasonable and will reduce the tendency for large stockpiles to be kept in the home. We can't be trusted, can we? If there's one thing we've learnt from COVID, is that medical agencies and health bureaucrats love applying restrictions and rules on the public. They think they know best, you see, but rarely consider what results from bans and restrictions. The public ends up compensating. Just get out of our faces, get out of our lives. We can decide what we need and how much we need of it. Authoritarian measures are best applied in authoritarian countries. I didn't think that was Australia.